States on fighting terrorism in the region when U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson arrives in Nairobi tomorrow. Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Ambassador Juma says going forward, interactions with foreign nations will majorly focus on economic and commercial interests of Kenya. Our reporter Sam Gituku attended Ambassador Juma's inaugural press briefing. Sam, what exactly is this economic and commercial interests for Kenya?
Well, good afternoon, Fred. It means exactly that Kenya moving forward will be focusing on the opportunities that it can get outside the country, that is the foreign nations, in as far as advancing its commercial interest is concerned. And specifically, the CS was talking about the big four agenda that seek to improve the situation in the country in terms of food security, talking about the housing situation, talking about manufacturing. So he says that in the interactions with the foreign nations, then the focus will be how better or how can Kenya benefit in probably affordable housing, affordable food security, and also now getting back to the interaction with the Secretary of State from the United States as he arrives tomorrow. The ambassador is saying that that is the cabinet secretary is saying that as he comes, they'll be trying to see how can the U.S. continue to support Kenya in fighting terrorism in the region, talking about Somalia specifically, getting to flush out the Al-Shabaab militants, and also looking at South Sudan, a situation that is still deteriorating 5 years on since the political crisis came up in 2013 December. So the CS is saying that they'll be trying to see how can the U.S. continue to support the region through Kenya to be in a position to ensure that there is peace within the South Sudan, and also to enable Kenya continue to grow in as far as reaching that market, because you realize that there were several investors, Kenyan investors, who are doing business in South Sudan, but since that crisis they have not been able to do so, and of course accumulating several losses. So it was just an opportunity for the cabinet secretary and also the senior officials at the ministry to roll out the agenda for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade moving forward in the next 5 years, Fred.
Sam, this was the inaugural press briefing by the CS for Foreign Affairs. Was there any indication that this will be the trend, that she'll be offering more and more media briefings?
Yes, there was an indication to that, because the cabinet secretary was saying that moving forward they hope to be doing more regular updates to the media fraternity, and specifically touching on the major issues that affect Kenyans, especially those Kenyans who have gone out of the country, especially the diaspora. So she was saying that the cause behind why we have been having issues of Kenyans, for instance, working in some parts of the Asian countries, getting to be bullied, especially in Saudi Arabia, is because people lack information. And so the cabinet secretary is saying that moving forward there will be more communication to Kenyans through the media, so that they receive clear updates when they need to do so. But yes, we will be looking forward to such opportunities to see how far we can be in a position to also help the viewers as they continue to consume information from our site. Fred.
Thank you, Sam. Sam Gituku there on phone, having attended that press briefing by Foreign Affairs CS Ambassador